Hey YouTube, this is my billionth time attempting to record this video today. Hopefully I can get a good take. I only have to review 4 DVDs, so this should be relatively easy, hopefully. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, first on the list is Red Dragon, starring Anthony Hopkins, Edward Norton, Ralph Fiennes, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Harvey Keitel, Mary Louise Parker, and Emily Watson. This is Anthony Hopkins' final film where he plays the character of Hannibal Lecter, yet this movie serves as a prequel to Silence of the Lambs. It actually says right on the DVD case, before the Silence of the Lambs, the first and most thrilling chapter in the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. There's actually 5 movies made that were based on Hannibal Lecter: Manhunter, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal Rising. Anthony Hopkins has his own trilogy of the Hannibal films, where he played Dr. Hannibal Lecter. There are some great bonus features on the DVD, including the criminal profile of Hannibal Lecter, the life history of Hannibal Lecter, a timeline from childhood to present day, Hannibal Lecter's FBI case file, Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter, and commentary by director Brett Ratner, and writers Ted Talley, deleted scenes, DVD-ROM features, and much, much more. My only real complaint with this movie, I like this movie and I will gladly watch it again and again. My only real complaint with it, to be honest, is it's a little too much like Silence of the Lambs. I mean, you've got Hannibal Lecter in jail, you've got an FBI agent trying to solve a serial killer case of a psycho, and you've got Anthony Hopkins in jail helping the FBI guy solve the case. A little too much like the first one for me, but I still enjoy the movie. It's great. Second one is The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, with Robert De Niro as fearless leader, Rene Russo as Natasha, and Jason Alexander as Boris. This movie doesn't always get the best reviews from people, but it's actually a really good movie. I enjoyed it. It's funny. It's definitely one I will go back and watch again and again. And I was kind of happy to find this on DVD. It's got some great bonus features. It's got Spotlight on Location, the making of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, a theatrical trailer, production notes, cast and filmographies, and DVD-ROM features, including Screen Friends, a voice-activated software to navigate the computer designed for adults as well as kids. Rocky, Bullwinkle, Natasha, Boris, and Fearless Leader respond to your commands. Oh, Fearless Leader! We have to go get Moose and Squirrel! I know that was a bad imitation, but you know, this movie's pretty good. I like it. It's one I enjoy. And trivia is, they hired somebody new to do the voice of Bullwinkle, but they actually got June Foray to reprise her role as Rocky in this, which is very impressive. Up next is a movie I bought last night at ShopRite, Monty Python, The Meaning of Life, and it's got all 6 of the Pythons in it. Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, one of those 2, Terry Jones, Eric Idle, and Michael Palin. This is the second time I've seen a Monty Python movie, but the first time I actually sat down to watch a Monty Python movie where I was like, okay, I'm going to watch a Monty Python movie because I want to laugh at Monty Python. I've seen Holy Grail once before, but it was just to research for a show I was doing sophomore year, so I didn't really get a chance to enjoy it. So I'm actually trying to get my hands on a copy of that DVD so I can go watch it again, now that I'm actually into Monty Python. And yes, I admit I'm into Monty Python because there's a girl who likes it, and it's a long thing, but I'm finding it funny. I actually recommend, if you're going to watch something Monty Python, I recommend the parrot sketch. I will put a link to that in the underbar, because that is like the greatest thing I've ever seen. That and the Ministry of Silly Walks. I'll link to both of those down below so you guys can see those 2 sketches. Because I think if you're going to see Monty Python, those are the sketches you need to see. This is an ex-parrot! Staying on task, though, Meaning of Life is a pretty good movie. It's got a lot of sex jokes, but it's still a very funny movie. I enjoyed it. And there's a celebrity cameo in it. It is Patricia Quinn. For those of you who don't know Patricia Quinn, she was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where she played Magenta. So I loved getting to see her in this movie. And when you see her scene, you'll think, Because it's not really something you would think she would do, and then you're like, then again, yeah, this scene is her. And the final movie on my list is actually something I got for $5 at a store called Ollie's, and that is Ace Ventura. I'm trying to get this here so you can kind of see this. It is Ace Ventura, a double deluxe pack that's got Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and a disc with the animated series on it. I just want to quickly go over each of these discs. First, you have Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, which is... I'm going to read you the summary on the back to explain the movie, because I haven't seen this one in a while. Alrighty then, let's get to it. As Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Jim Carrey instantly soared to stardom while tearing Decorum to pieces. The award-winning actor plays the screw-loose sleuth determined to sniff out the Miami Dolphins' missing mascot and quarterback Dan Marino. He goes eyeball to death grin with man-eating shark, tiptoes about in a tutu, woos and wows the ladies, and makes his cheeks the butt of a joke. Stakes out the Miami Dolphins and zips along like a guy hot-wired to a coffee pot. Whether undercover, under fire, or underwater, he always gets his man or beast. And movie comedy has never been the same or more seriously insane since Ace got on our case. This DVD has the first-time widescreen DVD release of the movie, new digital transfer, soundtrack remastered in Dolby Digital 5.1, commentary by director Tom Shadyac, and theatrical trailer and TV spots. Everything, the theme is yellow, right up to the disc, which is pretty cool. Then you've got Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, where he winds up going to Africa to try and find a bat, which is actually an animal he loathes. This is actually my preference as my favorite Ace Ventura movie. Probably because this was the first experience I had with Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura. Jim Carrey, he's a great actor, though I'm a huge fan of his. This one is themed in red, and it's just a digital transfer and theatrical TV spots and trailers. And then it's got the red themed disc with him with the parrot. On the back, it's got a nice picture of him with some alligators, and he looks very suave on there. And then the third disc is the purple disc, which is the bonus disc of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the animated series. Now, this only has 3 episodes: The Reindeer Hunter, Natural Born Koalas, and Dragon Guy. But this is something very special to people, and everything is themed purple, including the disc, because Ace Ventura, the animated series, has never been released on DVD. The TV show was spawned from the successful movie and the not-so-successful sequel. Then this was spawned. It ran for like 5 years, 3 seasons. Never released on DVD except for these 3 episodes, so this is actually a special thing. I picked this whole setup last night at a store called Ollie's for $5. Now, that's actually a pretty good price because I've seen this 15 every store that I've been at, and I think part of the reason I've resisted buying is because I wanted to save some money when I got it. So I was very happy to be able to see all of these for that price. So until next time, this is Dan signing off, and I'll be back with another DVD update soon, hopefully.